can take away everything that I ever worked for. I'ma keep on pushing till I earn more. I won't ever fall. Won't ever break. Won't ever crack. Won't ever lick. Won't ever stop. Won't ever let. Won't ever call it quits. Call it quits.
Hey guys, welcome back to BUCH Cast.
Hello. I want to start. We have two little topics for you guys today.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna keep it short and sweet.
Short and sweet. There's a lot going on with this world today. We're just gonna keep it real simple. Go ahead.
Russia stuff, Ukraine stuff,
It's crazy.
business stuff, a bunch of stuff going on. But yeah, doing a diet, no sugar, no caffeine, no food after 8. So it's been going pretty good.
That's good.
Head hurts a bit, but it's fine.
It's a shock to your body.
One thing I learned last month is we all have self-given parameters, and we all have a box that we live in with a bunch of different stuff. And once we cross that line, it becomes very dangerous, very easy to cross it again. Like, if I, for example, say, I'm not going to eat any dessert today. And then I, eat a bite of cake, then I'm going to be, a lot more like that second bite of cake is going to be a lot easier to do.
Oh, absolutely.
Than the first one.
Yeah. And then before you know, you have a whole plate of it.
Yeah. Or like, there's a bunch of different stuff, whether it's like before I got married, my parents always had us go to morning church service, evening church service, and Wednesday church service. Same. And then when I moved here, due to work stuff, due to whatever other stuff, I stopped going Wednesday. But like, the first time I didn't go, felt like guilty, felt bad about it, and then next time it's just so much easier to do.
Yeah.
And then now same with evening service. Like first time I didn't go with my wife, it was like, man, we like missed out. We should have gone. All this stuff. It was a very difficult line. Well, it was a tough decision to make. But then second time became so much easier. So it's something to keep in mind that if we want to venture into something new, into something unknown, first time is very difficult, but then after that it becomes easy to do. Yeah,
no, absolutely. So the thing is venturing into something new, we have to like associate our brains with like just starting, because like we often want to just go like straight up to the finish line. So like a direct correlation with that is like saying like I want to cut out sweets or whatnot. We have to start. Like a lot of people don't have that just disciplined switch. Like, dude, me and you, like, I don't know what it is, but like after like I'm about to go on 75 hard the third time, like I could literally eat a bunch of junk the night before, and then the next day like cut out all sugar and starting for 75 days and like go work out and do all these different things. So it's like that little switch, that mental switch that we've like ingrained into our brain, which is powerful stuff. But like I'm still reading actually the Atomic Habits book, and one of the things that it talks about is like breaking down what you want out of life into like the smallest step ever. So like, for instance, he talked about a guy that was like 400 pounds, and he told him, go just drive. He's like, I know you don't want to work out. Drive to the gym and do a 5-minute workout. So he would drive to the gym every day for a year, and he would go there and he would do a 5-minute workout. And then after some time, he got that consistency ingrained into his brain. After that some time, he's like, bro, why am I driving more than I'm working out? So he started doing 10 minutes and then 15 minutes. And before you know, he lost 150 pounds. So like it's those little like step-by-step things that we really need to focus on.
What is the biggest lesson you learned last year?
One of the biggest lessons, I've been reflecting on it a lot. One of the biggest lessons I've learned last year is that I don't do anything. Like I don't do anything in my life alone. So like I forgot, not necessarily forgot, but I didn't give credit to God for the things I've accomplished at such a young age, and then I didn't give credit to God for like everything going on in my life that was great. So one thing I've learned in the last year is give all thanks to God and give all and just like I learned to take the ego away and kind of be like, okay, this is not me. This is not my well-doing. It's not all me. So like, I think that's one of the biggest lessons, and I've been reflecting on that lately a lot, because like right now, I've like surrendered everything. Like, I'm like, God, like this is not me in control of my life. It's all you, and I'm just following your path. And sure as heck, I'm going to give it all my 110%, as I always do. But like, dude, I'm starting to realize like, it's not me. Like, I'm getting like blessings coming my way. Like that deal, for instance, like I closed it. I spent less than an hour. My biggest deal yet. I closed it this week. I spent less than an hour on it. I was in Tennessee at the time. Everything kind of just aligned, and like she DM'd me. Steve showed it. I wrote an offer. I spent less than an hour, and it was my record deal. Like I'm starting to see these little blessings in my life, and I'm starting to realize like, dude, that is not me. Like, yeah, like I got Steve to go do it. Yeah, I wrote that offer. Yeah, I took time from my own vacation to go do it. But like, I'm starting to realize like all these things, like that's God. Like there's no way. Like I didn't work for that client. Like it just got pushed into my life, and it was a blessing. But like, so I'm starting to acknowledge more and more that it's not me, and all these blessings aren't necessarily all my doing. So that's one of the biggest lessons I've learned.
Yeah, it's a good lesson. It's nothing that we have is our own, and it's very hard sometimes to surrender and give God control.
Anything we have, anything we earn, like it can be taken away just like just like that. So it's like, I don't know, it's crazy to have that kind of.
What about you, Steve?
You.
I know what it is.
What is it?
You're
Yeah, he's always calm.
You're not the only one in charge of your life, and you can't do whatever you want whenever you want, because now
You're
that
married now, boy.
Now that you're married, you gotta respect your wife's boundaries and do things on her timing sometimes, right?
Majority of the time.
I would say that's like a residual lesson. I don't know. That wasn't the main one.
What would you say
I
is
think
the
one
main-
lesson I learned is that like money isn't everything, because I experienced that where I was like, I went from being at all-time low at the start of the year, being injured with shoulder surgery in recovery. I ended up quitting the job, coming to work for you guys, and I realized that time was more valuable. Like even though I didn't like have a record year last year, I value the time a lot more than the money, because it allowed me to, get married, buy a house, have the time to do all these things with my wife. Whereas previously, like, if it was any other circumstance, I don't think I would have had all that time. And I'm like really grateful for that. So
That's cool.
Yeah, it's a good lesson.
Yeah.
Well, we would love to hear from you guys. What lessons you guys learned? What things you guys have taken away from last year that have made you guys better? Maybe you guys learned something on our podcast that could make you guys a better person, get you guys closer to God, because in the end that's all that matters. But other than that, see you guys in the next one.
See you guys on the next one.
bro, that was
You can take away everything that I